What's going on, great people? Get my post-game thoughts for the Atlanta Falcons Cincinnati Bengals game. Got to start with the quarterback, Desmond Ritter. Did a wonderful job. 7 to 9, 88 yards. Did a wonderful job kind of getting in the rhythm, getting the guys the ball, got Bijan the ball. As far as the accuracy is concerned, a lot of people, it's up and down, but I thought he was fairly accurate for the most part, around the league average, in my opinion. Obviously, he was 7-9, but the accuracy, ball placement, all that types of thing, that is, there's always room to improve. I don't think any quarterback is going to be perfect, but he did a wonderful job of just getting the offense going, the offensive line. I think did a wonderful job outside of a few first starts. Uh, they did a good job of just staying consistent and not getting lost in the game. That was what, like 8 9 penalties in the first drive. I thought the refs was a little bit picky, and that's just putting it mildly. But Desmond did a wonderful job getting the ball out of his hands, using his athleticism. He's a better athlete than most people thought he would be. But I thought he did a great job of just keeping his composure, played with confidence, got the ball out of his hand. He was decisive. Drake London, he got the Kyle Pitts. He got it to Bijan. He got it to his playmakers, and the Falcons' offense looked absolutely amazing in the first drive. And like I said, I thought for the most part, if the Falcons' offense came out looking well, the Falcons he would take him out, and that's exactly what he did. Taylor Heineke did a wonderful job getting the ball to the playmakers. Josh Ali, Xavier Malone. I don't know how Whiteside. I'll just call him Whiteside. I don't know his entire name. But they did a wonderful job just getting the wide receivers in position to make plays, and those guys did that. Xavier Malone dropped a pass in the end zone that could have been for a touchdown, but outside of that, I was very impressed with the wide receivers, and I kind of see why the Falcons, in my opinion, a lot of people say the wide receiver group is shaky. Not from what I've seen. I think they are doing a pretty good job. Des Ritter, Taylor Heineke, and whatnot. Fitzpatrick, he did a wonderful job making a couple of big plays. The tight ends for the Atlanta Falcons are elite. I'm just going to be honest. I think this is a very good group. I think this is an elite group of tight ends that do everything. We did not see much of Jonnu Smith, but the offensive line, they did their damn thing. The first group, the second group, we saw Jalen Mayfield. He did a wonderful job playing right, playing left tackle. Obviously, he's going to have those issues where, you're going to get beat. Tackle's going to get beat. That's just the way it is. Offensive lineman is going to get beat. You're going to get bested. But I like what the offensive line did. The running back crew, Bijan Robinson is just something special. That dude is special when it all comes down to it. And, just his vision, he's decisive. He just has great hands. It is much better than I expected. You see him in practice is one thing, but you see him in the game and making those one-handed catches, he make it look so freaking easy. So Bijan Robinson, absolutely amazing. Carlos Washington Jr., he's still a rookie, but I like what he's seen. He's decisive. He knows what he's doing. He's going to continue to improve as far as that. Ikwabuke, I think he was very good as a returner. Came in, ran a couple of times, did okay. The offensive line didn't open up lines, like they did. Cincinnati obviously have a good front up there, and those guys are championship caliber team, so they're going to get the Falcons some hell. The secondary for the Atlanta Falcons, I think they was just absolutely amazing. Steve Jackson and Jerry Gray, Ron Nielsen, those guys are an elite coaching. Frank Bush, those guys are just elite bunch of coaches right now. I'm just gonna be real. They shocked me the way that they not only started the game. All right, they started the game okay. Obviously, Cincinnati is one of the better, if not the best, passing team in the league. So those guys are gonna make plays in the passing game. That's what he specialized. The coach, he specializes in passing game, and they did exactly that. But the Falcons, they competed. They made the switch from zone to a lot of man and bump coverage. They got after the quarterback, the D-line, Calais Campbell, Grady Jarrett, Onyemata, Ebikete, Bud, like those guys who got after it from the very beginning, man. And I think the Falcons' defensive line is going to be absolutely fun to watch this year. So all in all, man, the linebackers, The linebackers, I thought they did a fairly good job. Still room to improve. Caden Ellis, Troy Anderson, I thought those guys did a pretty good job of, playing in the first couple of series or whatnot. But man, I'm just thoroughly impressed with what I saw. And the most important thing that I think that I'm most impressed with is just the coaching staff. They did not start off good. They did not start off as good as they could have been. They kind of got off again a lot of penalties, and one penalty in particular where they did not get the rotation in as fast as it needed to be, and Arthur Smith got on their behind. He got in their behind from the very beginning, but the coaches did not get upset. They didn't whine, they didn't cry. They took that learning experience and they made an adjustment in game, and I think that's the best part of what I seen with the Atlanta Falcons. If they don't start off well, Arthur is gonna get in their behind. All right, he's gonna get in their behind, and they're gonna make the necessary adjustments. They calmed it down. I think the team kind of came out a little bit, anxious and whatnot. And Arthur said, "All right, we're passing the ball a hell of a lot," and I think they did show the improvement in the passing game, but they came out a little bit anxious. Arthur said, "Let's slow it down. Let's get back to the basics." We ran the damn ball, and the Falcons ended up getting back into a rhythm. Taylor Heineke obviously came in, did his thing with the offensive, with the passing game, and like I said, I'm just thoroughly impressed with this Atlanta Falcons team. But let me know what you guys think about that. What stood out to you the most? Like I said, for me, it's the coaching staff. They made the necessary adjustments. So the game ball for me goes to the coaching staff. I just love what Arthur did. Those guys came out of halftime. Those guys came out of halftime after Arthur Smith had a little meeting, a pep talk, and those guys end up making the necessary adjustments. I gotta say that. All right, even Logan Woodside came in and made a big play that ultimately was dropped by Xavier Malone. But for the most part, man, those guys made the necessary plays in crunch time, and they end up, kicking the game time field goal in Younghoe Koo. Younghoe Koo gonna be Younghoe Koo. It's preseason. He'll be fine. But let me know what you guys think about this. This has been your boy Mad Mike with an Atlanta Falcons, Cincinnati Bengals preseason post-game thoughts, man. Leave your thoughts below. Who do you give the game ball to? Right? Hit that subscribe button. Your boy Mad Mike is out here, man. Peace.